Hi, welcome back. So glad you're joining me again. Hope you liked the last tutorial. I'll link it down below just in case you didn't see it. Um, yeah, welcome. So today I just wanted to do a really quick little video just because the last one, the tutorial, took so much time to do and I felt like just whipping one out. We're going to spring break next week, so something quick and easy. So my downtime, which I don't have a lot of, is usually first thing in the morning with my cup of coffee. And then at night, after I binge watch a little Netflix, I like to wind down, and I'm usually reading to do that, reading or meditating. So I was going to bring you through a couple of the books that I have read, am reading, and on the pending list. So 3 books. I can tell you the first is Foucault's Pendulum by Umberto Eco. So you can see that here. Look at that book. I wanted something to keep me busy at night, and I had read his I'll throw a picture of this up with the author's name so I don't have to keep holding it up. But I read a book of his when I think I was still in college, or I had just gotten out of college, called The Name of the Rose. He does sort of historical fiction, and he is detailed. You can tell by the length of the book. I mean, it's insane. And his vocabulary, he's a linguist, sociologist, among other things. His vocabulary is out of sight. So if you're going to read him, you better like historical fiction. He's heavy on medieval stuff, and you better have a dictionary next to you. So this Foucault's Pendulum is a conspiracy theory, sort of. He's like breaking down the conspiracy theory of, the Templars. All right, so he takes you like through history in this one, and he follows 3 Italian publishers are the main characters. I have to say, not my favorite. I'm not a conspiracy theory kind of person, and so I really didn't know these theories to begin with. I think it helps if you have familiarity with the Templars, the Masons, the Freemasons, all these sort of groups that are seeking the answer to life, basically. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories wrapped up around these things, like the Holy Grail. Where is it? What is it? That kind of stuff. So that is Foucault's Pendulum by Umberto Eco. I would have to say, if you're in for a really long, dense historical novel, my personal favorite is Umberto Eco's Name of the Rose. Okay, so I finished that. It was a goal, had to finish it. Glad it's done, and I'm moving on to something totally different in my reading list, and this is Zigzag Zen, Buddhism and Psychedelics. Totally different, right? I am a practitioner of Buddhism, not a very good one sometimes, and I like to read about it, and this is sort of a different angle. I heard about this book on the podcast Buddhist Geeks, and I will put all these links below for you in case you're interested. So this is edited by Alan Badner, and it's the foreword by Stephen Batchelor. It's a compilation, and I have not gotten very far, you can see. Much thinner book, though. I just read the foreword. I have really no idea what to expect with this, except that, some people in the early days of Buddhism here in the U.S. came to it through psychedelics and drug use. Sort of those communities were thinking about life, thinking about why we're here. And so I think this was born out of that movement. So I think it'll be an interesting book to read if you're into Buddhism or not, if you're into psychedelics or not, you might be interested. It's not a common book to hear of, so that's why I thought I'd post it here. All right, third book. Okay, we're going out there, but this is also has to do a lot with my life and the things that I do. So I help with a nonprofit called Sylvia's Sisters. They provide feminine hygiene care to girls in need, both in Uganda and the US. I have been down to the General Assembly last year and this year in Richmond, Virginia, helping to speak out for women's rights in those areas, and as a part of Sylvia's Sisters. And I also help with donation drives where we get products and then we distribute them through several channels to girls in need. So it's really like dear to my heart. That's a moment for women that you will never forget is, when you started menstruating. And ever since then, the road is rocky. Come on, right? The road is rocky. There's so many problems. So I just feel like that's where I want to help. So next on the list is this book by Jennifer Weiss-Wolf, Periods Gone Public. And I haven't started this at all. I think this will probably be a pretty quick read. I understand it's good for somebody doing what I'm trying to do, educational book. And I don't know what I was going to say. That's it for that one. Oh, I know what it was. Yeah, Netflix also came out with a movie documentary. It's the word I'm looking for. Documentary called Period, End of Sentence. Haven't seen it yet. Kind of want to watch that with my friends here at my home so we can kind of see what their take is on it. But there really is a movement right now to bring awareness to a human rights issue. All women should have products available, and they should have clean water and privacy spaces where they can attend to these needs. They're human needs. It's not just a male versus female thing. And I have teenage daughters, so I want them to bring this information forward and try and help some others that don't have the luxury of the things that we have. So there's my 3 books. I will link them below in case you are interested in a deep read. Takes a long time. Umberto Eco, Zigzag Zen. I'll tell you how it goes. And sorry about that. And Periods Gone Public. And we'll talk more about my work in that, and I'll add some links below to the nonprofit that I'm with. So anyway, I am off to Boston, college tours with my teenage daughter. Actually, the whole family's going. It's our spring break. And where do we go? Into the snow. So wish me luck. And if you are finding this entertaining or informative, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you join us. Talk in the comments. Let's share some other book ideas, things, nonprofits and things that you work for that you're really passionate about. And hit the notification bell if you want to know when I post. All right. See you later.